We're going to continue with algebra review, and we're going to talk about brackets. You should be familiar with brackets. It's just a bit of revision. So here what we're going to talk about is brackets. And basically what you do is you multiply everything, this one outside the bracket, by each thing here inside the bracket, okay? So we've got 3x here. First we'll multiply it by 2, so we'll get 6x. Then we'll multiply 3x by 5x, which is 15x squared. Now the second one here, we'll do the same thing. 2y times 7x is 14xy, because remember I told you in one of the earlier videos that we always put them in alphabetical order. Okay, so that's why I've done that. And then 2y times minus 10y is minus 20y squared. Now for this one here, we'll do this first bracket, we'll do the second bracket, and we'll simplify. Okay, so I'm just going to remove both of these brackets here. So I'm going to do 3x times 4, which will give us 12x. And then I'm going to do 3x times minus x, which will give us minus 3x squared. Now I'm going to do this bracket and remove that. I'm going to do 2 times x squared, and that's going to be 2x squared. And then 2 times 9x is 18x. Combining like terms now, we've got 30x. We've got a minus 3x squared here and 2x squared here. That'll give us minus x squared. Now here, multiply everything inside the first bracket by everything in the second bracket. So I'm going to do x times x squared, 4 times x, 4x, x times minus 2, minus 2x, and 4 times 2, minus 8. I'm simplifying 4x minus 2x, that gives us x squared plus 2x minus 8. Now this one I've got a square bracket, and the common mistake here that people make is to sometimes say that now that's not right. It doesn't mean you square each term, it means you multiply the bracket by itself. So if I've got something like that squared, I've got x plus 3 in one bracket times x plus 3 in another bracket. Now I could expand both, I could remove both of these and simplify, but there's a quicker way of doing it. And this is the quicker way. I'm going to show you the quicker way right now. We'll square the first term, x squared. Now we'll double this term, and we'll times it by this number here. So then I've got 2x times 3, and I get 6x. And then we'll square the last term, and that'll always work. Right, last one here. This is a hard one. Everything in the first bracket by everything in the second. So I'm going to get x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x minus 2x squared plus 10x minus 2 times 7 minus 14, and we can simplify this to x cubed minus 7x squared plus 17x minus 14. Okay, so this is not true, right? That's wrong. Okay, this sign here means it's not equal to. Okay, so for removing brackets, it's also called expanding brackets as well. You're getting rid of them, but it makes them a bit longer, so also call it expanding brackets as well. But really we'll just remove the brackets and then we'll simplify by collecting like terms, which I showed you in my first video. Okay?